it's my time to try a pine cone. The scent that I add to my shower sometimes. So it's like I'm eating bath water a little bit, but it's still really nice. Good vibes. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. We do this to wash our footsies. This is why they call it the Baltics, because there's just a bunch of ticks everywhere. How scary is this elevator?
Like coffin.
Yeah, perfect to die in. It's like a 2-in-1. Today I rise and shined 12 hours after I went to sleep, which is an incredibly weird way to say I slept for 12 hours. Right now, we're gonna go visit my aunt and cousins. I need to get a SIM card for my phone. I get like an internet SIM because I don't really need a number. I honestly don't even need a phone number in Canada because call me on the phone, there's really no chance that you're gonna get a hold of me. I just went to like a little store and got a SIM card with just like data and internet for my phone. Guess how much unlimited internet was for a whole month? It was 20 euros. Like, come on. Now I'm clocked back in unlimited internet for the month. Actually, fun fact, Latvia has the fastest internet and data in the world. Possibly because it's tiny and it would be a shame if things didn't travel that fast. It obviously has nothing to do with the country size, but yeah. So this is where we are exiting, and my aunt lived right in that house, but now we're going a little bit further down. This is the fit. Bye. And we decided we're gonna go all natural today, so I didn't do my makeup, and then all of a sudden she just emerges fluttering her little eyelashes and Dior lip gloss. And I'm like, great, what a girl's girl. But I feel good here, natural. Today is such a beautiful day. It's like perfectly warm, but it's not humid or sticky, and you can actually breathe the air. It's so nice. So we obviously bring a lot of gifts to my grandma and everything, and my grandma is like just really, you know, low-key. She's just, you know, she's just a little cutesy patootsy. And one thing she always gets me is socks, and I think socks are an incredible gift, and she got me these 2 pairs. One has whales, and it's like this pinky magenta. Whales are my favorite animal. I think I mentioned that once 10 years ago. Got the perfect socks with whales. Thanks, Grandma. One with a bear. Tell me this isn't a polo bear. As far as I'm concerned, it is. Just so thoughtful. These are like the best gifts. Like, grandmas are just little angels. I'm so touched. I love a good sock. And with my favorite animal, and she remembered. It feels like I'm in a constant state of packing and unpacking. Packing for my favorite place on earth tomorrow, which is good, so I'll up the mood. Unpacked everything this morning, put it away, sorted everything out, and then today I have to pack it all into that stuff. Plus I have some due dates, like tomorrow, the day after, so I'm working parallel to that, and then my family is cracking jokes and I'm getting FOMO, like sitting and working. Anyways, I'm gonna pack, and then tomorrow I'm gonna take you along to the best place ever. Last night was a doozy. Started with going to sleep at 8 p.m. I couldn't hold it, crashed, and I wake up and I take my phone and it's 9:30, okay? Mind you, it gets actually dark here, like closer to 12 a.m. And I wake up and I'm like, Mom, like, let's go. I'm getting picked up at 10 to go to the cottage. Like, we have half an hour. I still need to, like, wash, dice in my hair, whatever. And she's just like, it's still the previous day. And I'm like, what previous day? Like, what are you talking about? And I realized I just slept for an hour and a half. That was part 1. Part 2 is I get woken up at 12 a.m. Meanwhile, it felt like it was like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. by the loudest music ever. So how it works here is I'm on the 7th floor, and there's like this pathway where the balconies are. So if I open my window, I can like splash water down on anyone. And this is what people usually do here. Like, someone's being super loud, I'm like, let's splash water on them, so they shut up. And my mom was like, yeah, but like, how far are they? And I'm like, they're literally like right here. And she's like, okay, get up and like check. I open the window. They're like, I don't know, 200, 300 meters that way. And we can see them. There's like lights flashing. They're like having a party. I'm like, wow, the music is so loud. I felt like they were literally right below us. So I'm like, okay, a water bottle won't fly that far. And then that's not it.
The music finally stops. I'm like, great. And I go to close the window, and all of a sudden I hear 4 young girls running in this pathway. They're like, faster, faster, there's a car coming, like we have to hurry up, we have to hide. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like now I morally can't go to sleep, because what if somebody needs to yell for help? I'm gonna be the godly voice above helping everyone out, right? So they run to the end, and they're like, oh my god, it's like a dead end. And it is a dead end here. Like there's another building and you just can't like hop over. And I see them trying to hop the fence, and they're like scrambling, and I'm like, okay, like obviously I'm gonna stand here and make sure that they're okay. Hear a car, and they scramble and like they hide into the bushes. They're like, oh, like they're coming, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And these girls are like, I don't know, maybe they're like around 17, 16, 10, 15 minutes go by, and they're like, okay, like whose house is the closest? Like where do we run? And they were like looking on their phones, and they just like dashed. And I didn't hear a car or anything like that. I stayed up a little bit, but I hope they're safe. I don't know. But that was that. I was on Soul Patrol, and I woke up at 7, and I'm having my coffee out of my Libra cup. Getting ready on the balcony. My little setup here. It's a beautiful day. Today I'm going to the cottage, so let's get ready for that. All right, we're getting picked up by my aunt in right now, so okay, let's go. How scary is this elevator?
Like a coffin.
Yeah, perfect to die in. It's like a 2-in-1. Hey, let's go! We're here at my favorite place. This is where I grew up and spent most of my childhood before we moved to Canada. And the first thing I do when I come back here is I go to all the bushes. This is red currant. It's a little sour but sweet at the same time. Okay. We have white and black currant. The white bush is a little bit naked. More sour. The black currant bush, and currently it's looking a little sparse. Oh shit. This is the sweetest one. Okay, here I am under an apple tree, so let's try an apple. I know it's not gonna be ripe yet, but that's okay. Yeah, these are definitely ready, but still taste so good. That's the compost bin where you throw all the uneaten apples. Also a gooseberry bush. I think I don't eat them properly because I don't eat like the whole thing, because it is a little too, it's just too sour for me. So I just bite it a little bit. And squeeze out like little seeds and whatever's inside. Well, the skin is actually still nice, but super sour. Oh my god, we actually also have a little cherry tree, and we planted it last year, and there was one cherry last year, and right now there's a bunch. Let's try one. It's a proper cherry. What is this? This looks like a cactus.
Should I say something?
Sure.
You're
beautiful.
You're beautiful. I forgot to buy sour cream.
That's okay.
Not really.
Full pine cone. Oh my god. From this pine cone jam.
It's eatable and it's so delicious.
It's my time to try a pine cone. Yeah, it's like a candied honey. Kind of tastes like the scent that I add to my shower sometimes, like a pine scent. So it's like I'm eating bath water a little bit, but it's still really nice. Hi.
So
this is where I'm gonna be sleeping with my cousin. Mom sleeps here, Grandma sleeps here. This is the little kitchen. My grandparents are gonna sleep here. And this is the final room. Whoever has the smallest child stays in this room. I grew up here. Now it's his turn. Hi, Robert.
Hi.
Did you learn more words in English?
Yes.
Okay, let's do some questions. What are we doing today?
Play games.
Are we going swimming today?
Yes.
Yes, okay. How's the weather today?
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Good vibes.
Hello.
Hello.
Where is you live?
I live here for the summer.
Yes. Winter. Where is?
I live in Canada in the winter. We got to the beach, and as we were walking, my nephew Robert is like, oh, is this like a tick on my arm? And I'm like, no, it's just like a fruit fly. Turns out it was a tick, so we were just ticking it out. I guess this is why they call it the Baltics, because there's just a bunch of ticks everywhere, and everyone was so casual about it, and I'm like, okay. And then as soon as we get to the beach, my grandparents call from the cottage, and they're like, hey, we plugged in the vacuum cleaner, and it completely shut off the power, so we have packed up, and we're going back. It looked really cute, though. As we were on our way home, we told our grandparents that Robert got a little tick, and we come back with white towels on every bush, everything, and we're like, what are you doing? And my grandma just runs along the bush with it and to see if it's gonna collect some ticks to find out where he got the tick from, because he obviously got it somewhere like here. Not touching that. We're all laughing at her and not believing that it actually works, but it just fell, and I am definitely not touching it or picking it up in case it does work, so maybe she's onto something. Nice. Step one is you fill this with water, and we do this to wash our footsies. Some soap. Mmm, cherry flavor. And you zhuzh your footsies. You have a special foot towel, which is different from your body towel, because we will do that later. Okay. And then you go water the plants.
Now we have to choose plants.
We have to choose plant. Obviously, I'm choosing this plant.
Oh.
My height meter plant. And then you just pour it in here. Then you use wet wipes for everything else before we have actual water to use. Good night!